Welcome to the morning tea. Yeah.
The morning
Hi.
tea with MNC.
Yes. First of all, Courtney, the green speculation not confirmation hoodie.
Oh,
Can we talk about this for
girl.
1 second?
Girl,
Okay,
speculation,
now
not
I'm kind of like,
confirmation. And Kelly Green is really that girl, mama. Yes.
I know. Now I'm kind of like, I might need a green one because I ordered navy. I was really feeling the
Uh-huh.
navy because I feel like the light blue pops with the navy. But now that I'm seeing your
Definitely.
green, I'm kind of like, regrets, which just means I need another
This
one. That's
green
all
is
it
my
really means.
grandmother's favorite color, so I wanted to put this out like in memory of her. So like my whole entire family has the speculation, not confirmation collection in green.
I love that so much. Wait, and your birthstone's emerald, right? Did we already talk about this?
Yes,
Am
ma'am.
I making this up? Okay, I was just
No,
making
you're
sure.
right.
I was like,
I'm in May, girl. That's my emerald girl.
yes, you guys, we have so much to talk about. We are getting into this. Scott and Sofia T, they are officially on a break. And now, conveniently, we hear that Scott is leaning on Courtney. I think we all know what storyline this is being queued up for. I cannot believe we're going to circle back to Scott and Courtney at some point because it's coming.
Maddison, I am nauseous, and it's okay because I know that this weekend I can go and grab me a big bottle of Pepto to prepare my innards for
Yes,
the disaster upcoming.
it is going to be a disaster. We're also talking about Olivia Jade and Lori Loughlin because her and her husband did decide to take the plea, which honestly is a little too late, but we'll get into that. It's fine. It's fine. We're not gonna start dragging right now. We also have to talk about Niall Horan and his comments about One Direction, Cardi B and her new back tattoo, Quavo, Lady Gaga and Ariana, their new song that is giving me life, but also it's also making me sad. No, I love this song, but it makes me a little sad because I just imagine my friends and I, right before we're about to go out, and I think you can relate to this. You're getting ready to go to WeHo. You know you just need one last jam to pump you up. Get that last libation, that last pregame libation just flowing through those veins. And Rain on Me is the perfect song to play before you walk out the door. So it's honestly just making me sad. I know you relate to me on this.
I was making my coffee, my pre-tea coffee, and I was in my kitchen and I was thinking, man, it's Friday, Rain on Me is out. I know on any normal day, my friend Ricky Dillon, he would call me between the hours of 3 and 5 and say, girl, we need to go out tonight. Rain on Me is out. That's a bop. Like, what time are we going? And I miss that. I miss him. So I'm like, it's great. It's a great song, but it's bittersweet because I know what could have been. You know what I mean? We
Exactly.
Need a
I know. This would be one of those Fridays that you'd be like, text me if you end up in WeHo, and I'd be like, I will text you and we will shake our tushes. Like this would be one of those Fridays, and I'm so sad that WeHo is closed down. But it's fine. We also are talking about Real Housewives of New Jersey, Demi Lovato and Max Eric, HAILEY Bieber, Drake and Kylie. Then we'll get into this Scott Sofia, Scott Kourtney T. A lot happening today, obviously. A lot going down. I see you guys all in the chat. I love you so much. And my heart is very heavy. And it is very heavy. That's all I'll say right now. Yeah. We'll, of course, address everything to the best of my ability. But my heart is heavy. Yeah. So let's at least try to have a happy Shambong Friday because my heart is already feeling it. And I feel like I already have the lump right here because the Tea Tribe is so amazing. But
well, I got my morning, girl. I got my Kleenex in. and then
I know.
Okay. Madison's mom would say, don't you dare cry in front of the Tea Tribe. So here I am. No tears, just tea from Mama Hill.
You know she would say that.
I know. I'm like.
Tears under your pillow. We also have Autumn. Good morning, Maddison and Courtney. I love you both. Happy Shambong Friday. I want to say thank you, Maddison, for a year of laughs and love. So many good memories. You've been there for my entire pregnancy, and I'm so grateful. I know, Autumn, it's been crazy, but please keep me updated on Instagram, and I also have my own channel, too. So I want to hear about those babies and those twins. We also have Jakara. Morning, guys. I'm going to miss you, Maddison. You're always going to be our queen of tea. And Courtney, I watched Blood and Water. I love the show so much. Yes.
It's good. It's good.
We got to make sure our shows get those second seasons. But you guys, before... Yes. I know. I know. Before we pour up the tea, we are going to bring in the vegan queen to pop in and say hello. And you guys can, hi Devin, there you are. Oh my God, that was so quick. Leo hit it so fast. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. Yes,
Leo
you guys,
was
he was. Devin, the vegan queen, is going to be filling in for the next 2 weeks, and then somebody else is going to come in. Devin, confirm the plan, because you know the plan. You know the plan of action.
I guess I'm not sure about the exact timeline, but I will be here ready to talk about some vegan food and spill the tea with Courtney. I've got some big shoes to fill with Maddison's, departure here over the next couple weeks, but you guys are going to get another awesome host to work with Courtney, and, future's going to look a little different, but I think it's exciting, and I'm excited to see what Maddison gets up to, but also mostly excited to just chill with the tea tribe for a little bit.
The tea tribe are the best.
For a little bit of time, Devin, because something that I think is important right now is that they see someone that they know and they recognize. And we know, Tea Tribe knows that, if I have to go out and YouTube something, if Maddison has to go and be a bridesmaid and drop it down low and pick it on up, then you are always like, we have to get our vegan moments in. So honestly, before we even get to Tuesday, girl, thank you for just being available during this time, during this transitional period, girl. Thank you, Devin.
Of course.
Yes.
You know I love the Tea Tribe. And I just want to say, I want to take a trip down memory lane a little bit. When I started at Hollyscoop, it's like almost been 3 years ago now, Maddison showed me the ropes. She taught me everything I knew. We've been working there already. And then, over the years, we've become friends. We would celebrate exciting moments together. We'd commiserate together. And I'm going to miss that. And I owe you, Maddison. Just love you so much. And, excited for everything to come.
Love you, Devin. Thank you. Yes. No, it has been crazy. I actually can't even believe it's already been 3 years. I think it went by so fast. And then Courtney, you came in halfway, it's been what,
like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I remember when Courtney came in too. It was like all of us girls, we definitely needed some Courtney revolution in our lives, and so we've all stuck together, and it has definitely been crazy to say the least. Yeah. Crazy, fun,
crazy,
all of those good things. Crazy in a good way. I don't know how else to describe it. We also have Triple V and me with a cute unicorn emoji, so thank you for that. Yeah. That is so cute. Also, we have Miss Mika. Should we all do the Miss Mika dance? Because we forgot.
Yes, count down, girl.
For the first time in literally a century, and I felt so terrible about it. Mika, I love you. She said, I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss you more, Mika. But you guys, we got a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Miss Mika, nice to meet ya. Miss Mika, she on fleeka. Miss Mika, she loves the tea, and we see ya. Miss Mika, go Mika, go Mika, go Mika. Happy Friday to Mika.
Hey, guys, I messed it up.
That's okay, Devin. That's okay. It's okay. You'll get the choreography. It's totally fine. I've had to stop my hype woman background because then it's always just a second off, and then we sound off beat. So, Devin, you already got the dance moves. I saw you over there. You were grooving. Yes, you were grooving. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Okay. That is. Also, everyone's loving the Mika song, so yay. I'm so glad that we were able to do that. I'm sorry that we missed it yesterday again. We also have Felicia as well. Hi, Felicia. Thank you. And yeah, you guys, I see you all in the chat. Everyone was loving the Miss Mika, so I love that.
Hey,
love it so much.
Mika.
Yes. Okay, you guys, I think it's time that we go ahead and pour up the tea. Devin, everyone is telling you hello. Everyone is welcoming the vegan queen. Everyone's happy that you're going to be here. So very exciting things.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you guys for that.
Yes.
This is me too.
It's so awkward doing virtual things because I feel like I want to get so close to you guys, but then it just looks really weird to everybody else. But yes, you know what I mean. There you go. Yes, we love an up close look. Thank you, Devin.
Bye, you guys. Have a
Devin.
great day. See you Tuesday.
Mwah. We'll see you later. Bye. Okay, let's go ahead and pour it up with some OMT. What kind of tea are you drinking?
Girl, you know I got my green tea. You know I knew it was gonna be a day, girl. So I need to stay calm, girl. Decaf, girl.
That's right. I know. The blood pressure. We got to make sure it stays down. No pulse checks today.
Mm-hmm.
It is Friday before a holiday weekend. We do not need any raised blood pressure. But let's kick it off and talk about Olivia Jade and her sister. They are reportedly devastated that their parents took a plea deal. If you guys did not know, Lori Loughlin and her husband Massimo did finally decide to plead guilty to their role in the college admissions scandal. This is after almost a year of them maintaining that they were innocent. They will each plead guilty to one count of conspiracy to commit wire and mail fraud. Massimo had a little additional thing onto his sentence. The plea deal includes for Lori 2 months in prison, $150,000 fine, and 2 years of supervised release with 100 hours of community service. Her husband got 5 months in prison, $250,000 fine, 2 years supervised, 250 hours of community service. A lawyer spoke to Hollywood Life and said they'll likely maybe serve half of their prison sentences each. So Lori's maybe going to have a couple weeks in prison. And then we have a new report from Us Magazine about Olivia and her sister Bella. They were reportedly devastated when their parents told them they were taking a plea. The story said the girls have been spending time at the house and they were becoming a tight-knit family again. The girls are reportedly happy this will be all over, but they are worried about Lori going to jail, which she's actually going to prison. Two different things. But
Maddison, may I trigger certain members of the audience because now I get a kick out of it, and I'm gonna keep bringing it up now because it's only gonna trigger the people who are ignorant. When we were talking about Lana Del Rey, the girls were upset that I was making it a race thing. But to the viewer and T5 members, I just wonder how this situation would have gone down if Lori Loughlin was a black woman. I just wonder how this would have gone down if this were a black family. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly right now how it would have went down. I don't gotta wonder. Lori definitely would have been locked up for like 5 years. She would have been on probation for 10, and we would have never heard from her ever again, and she would have no career. If Felicity Huffman were black, she would have no career even after taking the plea deal immediately. And you know what, you guys, as uncomfortable as it may be for you guys to hear me consistently and constantly bring up race, it's not going away. And these are the facts. We've seen it time and time and time again in history. Lori Loughlin, Aunt Becky, she's America's aunt. Of course she's only going to go to jail for 5 minutes. Just like Chloe went to jail for 5 minutes, Paris Hilton went to jail for 5 minutes. The realest one out of them is Martha Stewart. So, who cares? Keep it.
No, I'm laughing at your thing about Martha Stewart because I saw a meme the other day comparing her and Tekashi, and it was like, Martha took that prison sentence like a champ. She didn't rat on anybody. And then Tekashi 6ix9ine was flapping his jaws everywhere. And I was like, honestly, shout out to Martha. You know what? She literally did her entire prison sentence and still came out with a line at Macy's.
And that's why Martha is able to sit up there and roll her cannabis with Snoop on the holidays. That is why, because Martha's a G. Lori's not a G. She go to jail 5 minutes. No. Girl, I don't want to talk about Lori no more. That made me so mad. Because you know if Lori was black, she would be locked up too.
Well, and also my thing is, too, I feel like she's getting off easy for not taking the plea deal right away. I feel like if you didn't take the plea deal right away, you should have no option to take a plea deal. Like, you should have to go to trial. You already rejected it. I don't think she should have been given another opportunity. I just don't think that's fair. I think if you're going to sit up there for a year and be like...
Remember that, Maddison? She was signing the autographs and all that.
Yeah, that's why I agree with you. Thank you. We also have, we have Shantae. Shantae said, I'm sorry I can't stay for the whole live because work, but I love you so much, Maddison, and I wish you the best of luck with everything you do. You are such an amazing, empowering, and impressive woman, and you deserve everything and more. Shantae, thank you so incredibly much. Please have a good day at work, and please let's keep up on Instagram and my YouTube channel because Courtney and I are going to do a lot of things on our personal channels, you guys. So you're not getting rid of us yet, obviously. We have Autumn saying they weren't crying and whining when they were fake rowing. Literally, Autumn. I'm honestly not sorry they are in the situation. That's their own fault. They knew what they were doing. They took away college spots for deserved kids. That's what I'm talking about, Autumn. Completely agree. I feel like now, and still, a whole thing of taking a year to feel guilty about it still rubs me the wrong way, and I don't like that. We
It
also
appears
have Sharon.
aggressive convincing.
Yes, exactly. Sharon said, I'm in tears. When I had some rough times, depression and kids, y'all were there. Thanks and love you, chick. Blessings over everything you do. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. I'm happy that we can be here for you guys. We're still going to be here for you guys. We're still one big family.
Always.
And Courtney, everyone is definitely agreeing. And also just the fact that she's getting off so easy. The T Tribe is not here for it at all.
Remember, we was partying, girl. We was like, Lori going away 40 years. Remember, I explicitly remember me being like, Maddison, you know Lori going away like 40 years. Lori going away for 40 minutes, y'all. How'd that work?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And federal prison. Just saying. Different thing than jail. Okay, let's talk. Totally different. Okay, let's talk about Niall Horan. One Directioners, I am so sorry. This is not good news for us. So we all know the One Direction 10-year anniversary is coming up in July. We've been hearing it from Liam Payne about 3,000 quadrillion times. But unfortunately, according to Niall Horan, it's not happening. So during a recent interview, Niall was pressed about a One Direction reunion, and Niall said, quote, "We've been chatting about it, little bits and pieces that we can do, but nothing in terms of getting the band back together. So for now, no." Then he went on to say that obviously all of the guys know it's a big anniversary and they want to do something. He said it's a, quote, tough one, and he can't promise any reunion plans because it isn't it right now.
Is he lying?
He didn't
because
look
it was
like he was
scrambling and buzzings and Liam getting dragged. Does it ruin the surprise if too many people are talking about it? So you backtrack and say there's no surprise so that everyone puts their hopes down and then the day of, here it is. But then if it doesn't come the day of and you expect that it is by chance, then you're still let down, you know?
Right. I don't know. I'm laughing at Wesley's comment because Wesley said, I blame Liam Payne for this. Apparently some of your guys' chats aren't working. Just refresh them and they'll be okay. But I don't know. I'm hoping that he is just trying to kind of get people off the scent because I think Liam really ruined the surprise because then obviously we heard about it and we were like trying to get the tea. We had, little sources coming over and being like, hey, it's going to be a song. It might be a performance. And so maybe Niall's just trying to throw us off the scent. But also, I just feel like Niall's not really a PR guy like that, though.
My thing, Maddison, is like, and this is a reach. I'm very aware that this is a reach. The anniversary is in July, right? Harry put out Watermelon Sugar, and the rest of them ain't putting out singles. So this is enough time for Harry to put out Watermelon Sugar as a full single, 8 weeks. And then if they do decide to drop a One Direction reunion song, we won't even say single, song, it won't counteract with his numbers if that is being taken into consideration. So that's why I'm still in my mind it could happen. And
I also feel like it's just the right time. I don't know. I feel like everyone could use kind of like an uplifting thing at the end of this summer. I don't know. Hopefully Niall just didn't want to give too much. And we know that Liam, remember he said he was in a group text with somebody and they got mad at him for spilling so much tea. So maybe Niall just didn't kind of, Louis, yeah. So maybe Niall just didn't want to be a Liam. Maybe. I hope so.
Maybe.
And they always said it wouldn't be the band getting back together. It would be one reunion thing and then it would still be some time. So maybe Niall's just really hammering it home that the reunion will be it. It's not the band getting back together. Maybe that's how we should interpret it.
But Maddison, I feel like it's better for them to sort of leave that question open for a while. Well, I guess if they had something to promote, they probably would. But none of them do except Harry right now. I guess that makes sense.
No, exactly. And also, Evie said Watermelon Sugar is a bop. Angela said, I wanted a reunion for sure. And no, completely agree, Angela. I was very on board and thinking the reunion was definitely going to happen. So I'll admit, when I read this morning, I was kind of like, but Niall, we were counting down the days, sir. What do you mean it's not happening?
Don't be annoying. If y'all can make a whole album in the back of a tour bus, y'all could do it over Zoom, y'all. Now, you better send these vocals back and forth. Selena can make songs in the studio. Y'all can send clips back and forth. That's all I know.
No, and exactly. And Bianca even said, what Big Time Rush did earlier earlier
Yes.
this month. Remember, they all got together, sang
Mm-hmm.
a little bit, and they're
We
like,
talked about that,
who's
right?
gonna come? Yeah, we talked about Big Time Rush.
Yeah.
But I think that even something like that, just give fans a little bit. We just want a little something.
Something.
Just a little
I
bit.
supported you all this time. I give us a little buzz single or something, a little lullaby, something.
A lullaby. But no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I completely agree. We're gonna move on and talk about Cardi B and her new back tattoo. But first,
Great.
901 Erica, I hope we got the chat fixed. I think if you guys refreshed, it was working for you guys. I want to shout out Jessica, aka Mama of Three. Madison, I had to make the live for a few to wish you my love and how much you have made my days easier. All of you, Courtney, rocking my merch. Yes, you guys, make sure you
She's
get
got
Courtney's
my merch.
merch.
Shout out to her.
Don't forget. Okay, good. And love you, T-Tribe. Always XOXO, Mama of Three. Yes, we love Mama of Three. She has been here with us since the beginning. And I remember Courtney and I would be like, you have 3 children and you take time for us? Like,
yeah.
Can we give you a kidney? Because, wow, we are so appreciative.
3 kids, Madison, and bought merch and still found time to make it today, Madison.
I know.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you.
I don't even know how we get so lucky with you guys. I literally don't even know, honestly. Okay, let's move on and talk about this back tattoo real quick. Also, you guys, refresh your page one more time. I just got a message from Hit It Leo. He said some of you are still having problems with the chat. Just hit that refresh, and it should be okay. You know that Courtney and I are literally helpless when it comes to technical issues. We're so sorry.
Hit
It Leo says refresh. Hit It Leo. Okay, and he says he hopes that it works. That's what Hit It Leo says. So just try to refresh if you're having any issues. So Cardi B has a new butterfly tattoo on her lower back that she's been working on in quarantine. She has 2 sessions left, and it's just yeah, there it is, and there it is in all of the glory for you guys. Yeah, there it is, that monarch butterfly. 2 more sessions.
Go off. Your body, your art, girl. If you want to float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, if you want to be a butterfly like Mariah Carey, who are we to stop you, girl? Your body, your art. I wouldn't want no one saying they don't like my one-up mushroom on my shoulder. So, do you.
Exactly. I was like, girl, your tattoo is trending. You're distracting people from the fact you still haven't put out music because you're likely in a contract dispute. Speculate, literally, what Courtney said on his hoodie. Speculation, not confirmation. So this is what you need to do to distract people from the fact there is no new music. All the power to her. Look at those positive vibes.
We like it, we love it.
Yes, exactly. We like it like that, to quote one of her songs. Look at that. That was so positive. I loved it. And I'm laughing at all of you guys and your reactions to the tattoo. And yes, there is a term for things that happen on the lower back tattoo. But again, Courtney and I have tattoos that people probably don't like. So whatever, it's fine. We're just going to let Cardi have it. Let her have her moment. We have Karina. We love Karina. Girl, the teardrops are in my champagne. I'm going to miss you. But you're my sister from another mister. And I will support you wherever you go. Karina. Okay, it's actually crazy how many similarities between mine and Karina's life that we've discovered on Instagram. We really are sisters from other misters, and we are bonded for life because it's wild. Wild. We also have Alyssa. I love you guys so much. I feel silly for being so emotional, but you guys are the highlight of my morning, and I will miss your dynamic. Best of luck, and the T-Tribe will be here to support. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
I just want to make sure it's clear to you guys that Courtney and I are perfectly fine. We are stronger than ever. Our friendship is stronger than ever. Our friendship with Leo and Shambong Dave. I was talking to Dave this morning. We've been talking to Leo. The Morning Tea family is tighter than ever, you guys. We are our own little entity, and we are perfect.
Madison, they would know if it was something between us. Y'all. Oh
no, you're breaking up.
Since the day either of us have walked into Hollyscoop. So don't worry about that. You and I are fine. And like Madison has said, we will work together in the future and y'all will see us because we know that what we have and what we have built here is very special, not only to us, but to you guys as well. So we would never just abandon y'all, never give y'all nothing else. Never.
No, absolutely not. And Courtney and I care about each other way too much. And also, Courtney's text backlist is very short. and I am on it. So that should tell you right there from Courtney's perspective that we are close.
If it ain't Mom,
Right
Maddison, or
there.
the group chat of my man, you ain't getting no response. So,
Thank God I made the list. I'm so happy. Okay, we're gonna move on and talk about Quavo, you guys. So Quavo, wait, I'm sorry. I saw some. I feel like this saying "you guys are fine" makes it suspect. Oh, Mariella. I don't know how else to say that Courtney and I are good. I promise
who
you,
is
there's
that?
no suspect.
Who is that?
Mariella, we really are. Yeah, I promise you. I don't know. I mean, I can show you Courtney and I's text messages. We really.
Don't speculate about us or you're getting blocked out the chat. That's it.
Yeah, no. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. We
Luckily,
have
Karina, you have our
Jasmine.
permission. You see people speculating about myself and Madison's relationship, y'all could go ahead and block them. Keep it cute or put it on mute or be gone. And that's real.
Yeah. And also, yeah. Okay, Jasmina, best of
Well,
luck
you
to you,
never
Mama.
know.
I wish you all the best. I love you guys. I am a silent supporter from day one of the morning tea. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Okay, let's move on and talk about Quavo because this is some positivity, actually. So
Okay.
Quavo graduated from high school. And he posted about it on Instagram. He is part of the quarantine class of 2020. He wrote in his caption, "Finally can say I graduated high school, class of 2020. We lit. Now what college should I go to?" Also, Migos dropped a new song called "Need It." But I think that's so great that he continued his education. I'm such a mom and such a loser, but I thought this was a great story.
Madison, can I tell you that this is probably my favorite Quavo thing ever? Just because we know that he's like dating Saweetie, and Saweetie is like a
Mm-hmm.
college, like she's a rapper and a model and all those things, but she went to college, like she has a degree. So I love that Quavo is sort of putting out the message. It's something I believe in. It's never too late. If you're still alive, like you can do what you want to do. You just have to work for it. And even if you're a millionaire and you have Grammys and do all of these things, you can still go and get that high school diploma. Algebra ain't going nowhere.
Exactly.
So shout out to Quavo.
Exactly.
Honestly, I love that.
Same. I feel like a lot of times, with Quavo, we have talked about drama in the past. But ever since he's been with
Mhm.
Saweetie, I feel like he's kind of been on this, like, straight and narrow. And I enjoy it. I agree. I think, exactly. It doesn't matter where you are in life. You can always go back and accomplish things that you didn't have time to accomplish at a certain point in your life. So shout out to Quavo.
Yeah.
Love it so much. Let's go ahead and talk about Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande. Okay. So Rain on Me was released. So good. So good. So good. If you missed the beginning of the show, Courtney and I were sad because we were like, this is exactly the song we would listen to pre-gaming before we go out. And we're just listening to it in the house, which is fine, but it does make me nostalgic for when we can leave and
I
be safe.
know. I want to, like Madison, I don't think I'll ever say this ever again in my life, but wow, I miss spending money on a cocktail. Wow. Never thought I'd say that, but
Right?
I miss giving the bartender
Right?
just a little extra because he's so nice and made my drink strong. Poor girl. Shout out to all of our bartenders and servers and all of that. We miss y'all just as much as y'all miss our tips and money and smiles and all of that as well.
We do.
Yeah,
We
we miss
do.
y'all.
We miss shaking our tushes to a good DJ. Man, I really do. I do miss that. I do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fill you in about what Lady Gaga had to say about Ariana during her Zane Lowe interview, but I want to read Emma. Been here since the beginning. I'm here to the end. Madison, we love you so much. We are incredible. Thank you for always making me smile. Thank you, Emma. Thank you so much. Thank you. We also have Maria. I am so emotional. Your lovely energy brings me out of deep depressions. Y'all give me something to look forward to. Thank you so much for being you. Good luck on your future endeavors. Love y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Maria. We will still be here for you. It will just be in a different way.
Yeah.
We still got you guys. We're still here. We still got you. Don't
Yes.
worry. Don't worry.
Yes.
That's how Courtney and I have each other's back. Lady Gaga and Ariana have each other's back too. While speaking to Zane Lowe, Lady Gaga admitted it actually took her a long time to become friends with Ariana because she always felt like she would be a bad influence on her, which I thought was interesting. Lady Gaga said that Ariana was so persistent about wanting to strike up a friendship. And she was, quote, too ashamed to hang out with Ari because she didn't want to project negativity onto something, quote, healing and beautiful. Lady Gaga said that Ariana has had some really hard life testing stuff and she never gave up. Lady Gaga said eventually, actually, Ariana just straight up called her out and was like, why are you hiding from me? I know you're hiding from me. Are you hiding from me? Let's stop this. And Lady Gaga was like, I admitted, yeah, I've been ducking your calls. Finally, once Lady Gaga kind of put those feelings aside, their friendship blossomed. and then we got an amazing song out of it. So I'm very happy that Ariana did not give up trying to be Lady Gaga's friend.
I'm literally Lady Gaga. Sometimes I feel like I'll meet someone and I'll be like, oh, well, I don't really want to like the same thing, like be a bad influence because there's just so much y'all don't know about my own personal life outside of, the job. But it's always, I found, Maddison, that some of my closest friends, even to this day, are the people that were like hella persistent. Like, hey, like, what's up? And I'm like, fine. So what are you doing? So what are you thinking? And what music do you like? And like, I had a friend, Maddison, that I was not even trying to deal with at all when we first met. And she just paid, I give off very wet cat vibes. When you throw your cat in the bathtub and they're like, ah. That's very much my neutral, natural personality. So for people to be able to see past that, I know that they're like not worthy, but there's someone that sees something in me, so I should return that same energy. So I get that, lady, Miss Stephanie Germanata. Yeah. I feel that.
No, for sure. I also think that's a little bit of a Taurus thing, and that's because we are very loyal creatures, and so people we choose to be friends with, like, they are our circle, and it's really hard for us to open up our circle. At least maybe that's me. Like,
no, it's me too, girl.
Yeah, and I feel like that's why we get along so well, because it's like we have our friends, we have each other, and honestly, everybody else can keep it, and we don't need. We got each other, so like we're good. We're fine. Exactly. And so I feel like that's just a very Taurus quality because I'm the exact same way. But I'm happy, with the Lady Gaga Ariana situation. And I also think too, Lady Gaga has been through a lot in the industry. She's been through a lot of transition. She's been through a lot of eras of music. And I think like Ariana could learn a lot from Lady Gaga, honestly, even just how to navigate business situations.
I'm sure that the situations, like they have found comfort in having similar situations and how they both have navigated them. It's a friendship that I never realized that I wanted, but I'm definitely a fan of it. And the music is good. You know what I mean? So imagine if the music was bad, girl. We would have been like, oh my God. Imagine if it was, what is it? Don't Call Me Angel. Remember how y'all was mad about Don't Call Me Angel? This is not like that. This is on 90s house, electric. It's a very dance in the club with your cocktail raised high kind of song.
Yes.
And that's what I...
Yes. Also, Courtney, before we move on to couples therapy, I just have to shout out because Danny, the Hollyscoop editor, is in the chat. And you guys, Danny's here? Courtney and I look good. Danny's here. And Tiana. And Tiana's...
Hi, Tiana. Hi, I miss y'all. Both of y'all.
I know.
Shout out to Danny.
Yes. You guys, Danny puts up with Courtney and I's face all the time, and she's the one who makes Daily Rewind look good for us. Tiana also puts up with Courtney and I and our shenanigans. Whenever Courtney and I are like, can we do this? And Tiana's like, let me figure out how we can get it going for you guys. Tiana always helps us out, so please give them lots of love in the chat because you guys, Danny and Tiana, really, really put up with Courtney and I a lot.
Legendary women, period.
Yes, exactly. Okay, we're going to get into couples therapy. I'm going to shout out Christina Maddison. I am following you wherever you go. Subscribe to your YouTube and I will support you. It makes me super sad to see you leave, but I know you're making a decision that is best for you. #rising star. And Christina, that is nailing the hammer on the head or whatever, hitting the nail on the head, whatever that saying is. That is exactly it. So thank you, Christina, for understanding. I really beyond appreciate it. So thank you. Talking about Real Housewives of New Jersey, Selfish Docket Edition, sorry. So, Courtney, I don't know if you know this, but Juicy Joe GIUDICE, has decided to become a celebrity boxer. That's what he's going to do in Italy. He has signed a contract and everything. And now we've learned that TERESA is going to support him. She is very happy he's found something to do in Italy. She's happy he's going to be bringing in his own income and doing something that he loves. So Juicy Joe is about to 1-2 punch.
I wish that they could have, even though they're not together anymore, we know that TERESA building. I wish they would have been able to potentially open a line of gyms, training gyms. Right? Maybe you want to learn how to be a boxer. Maybe you want to learn how to be a bodybuilder. Though, like that's what they should have done. And they can be divorced and still do that. They're still a brand.
Right. And they could even do it internationally. Like Joe would spearhead Italy, Europe, Teresa here in the United States. I agree. I think people would still buy into the fact that they're a couple and they would still definitely support them as a couple. I feel like they would anyway. Maybe that's just me.
I wish he would have done that, but shout out to Joe. At least he's doing something. At least he's trying to bring in his own income, and he's getting healthier probably by training for boxing anyway. So come on, Juicy.
Exactly. I agree. Shout out to Juicy. Shout out to Juicy. Okay, yes. Oh, Carol said Joe is too old for boxing. You know what? Don't count him out. We'll see what happens to him, but don't count him out. We'll see. We'll see. Shout out to Vanessa. Maddison, wishing you the very best on this next chapter of your life. Both of you have impacted my life so greatly. You have no idea. You are a beautiful soul, and I know you will thrive and shine wherever your feet take you. Thank you, Vanessa. That is so kind. Like, you guys are really making it hard to continue the tea. But we're going to not show any tears like Courtney said at the beginning.
No. Your mom said.
No, we're not. I know. I'm getting it together. Okay, let's talk about Demi Lovato. This will actually help me because this is some interesting things. So Demi Lovato and Max Eric showed some PDA on Demi's Instagram. They were posting some smooching mirror pics. And if that wasn't enough, Demi also showed off one of Max's tweets from 2011 that said, "All I wanted for Christmas was Demi Lovato. Hashtag you can't always get what you want." Then Demi captioned the tweet saying, "We love a little manifestation." And then she also tagged Max and said, "Every Christmas."
Is Demi Demi, if you're happy, I love it. I'm happy for you. I still feel weird about Max, and I can't really explain why. The Selena thing, I can't lie, as immature as y'all will call me, it's still in the back of my mind. But good for her. I saw them in their PDA pic. I saw, because I'm following Max on the Instagram. He was like kissing Demi or something I thought I saw in my timeline. So, I mean, good for them. If Demi, girl, honestly, if you girl, I love it because hopefully it's going to give us some bops. So, Max, you better stay on your best behavior until the final verse and chorus and hook is recorded and mastered and mixed.
No, I agree. I guess for me, I feel a little weird about the tweet because I'm like, he tweeted very similar things about Selena Gomez, and I agree. I don't care if people think it's immature. He did. Like, the proof is literally on the old tweet. He's probably deleted them by now, but I have seen screenshots that are legit. And so I just maybe think it's a little weird. I feel like he was just, like, tweeting about Selena and Demi, and it was like, whichever one picks up on it first, that's the one I'll go to. And it's weird. It's weird.
It feels like a leftovers situation. When you put it like that, you know what I mean? Like, Selena didn't pay him no mind. She didn't know he really existed like that. But, you know, Demi found him. And she's treating him like the treasure she thinks he is. So, good for Max.
Yep.
And good for Demi.
Yep. Yeah. Also, we have to shout out Danny because Danny is spilling some tea in the chat and everyone's living for it. I'm so happy that you guys are getting to know Danny too. Like, the whole... I love it. Oh, Danny said, "I know she unlocked his phone when he was sleeping and deleted all of his Selena content."
Now, Danny, you out here sounding like the Selenators when the Selenators say that HAILEY be taking Justin's phone and posting about herself on Instagram.
Yes, everyone's living.
Yes, I love it.
Yes, I love it. I love the mess, and I live for the mess. I love it so much. I love it. Emma, we will answer that question. Don't let me forget when we do our shambongs. What are the things on our bucket lists? Don't forget that Emma asked that. So then when we get to the we'll open up our shambongs when we get to card dinner tea time. But towards the end, Emma, we will answer that question for you. I promise. Okay, let's move on and talk about HAILEY BIEBER. Okay.
Okay.
So HAILEY BIEBER just. Oh my God! Hi.
It's Tiana!
I love you too. And
hey, Tiana.
I'm going to miss you, Maddison. I put a hat on and I got dressed to say bye-bye.
Oh, I'm sad.
Tiana, I'm going to try seeing you. I'm going to, I love you.
I love you. I just want to say that I love you too together. And I'm definitely going to miss you guys. And Maddison, you have made this work experience and the tea what it is. And I'm just really going to miss you as like a supervisor and seeing you on the tea every day. And I know Courtney's going to miss you. Madison, I love you. Don't cry.
No, I'm sorry.
you know, like, I love you, and we're friends outside of work, so I'm going to be following you wherever you go, and you're going to do big things. So I just wanted to say bye. And Courtney, I know you feel the same, and, like, we've had chats.
Oh, my God.
So.
You know I have to be emotionless because I'm on camera, but I literally feel like Maddison.
Yeah.
It's awful.
I think all of us feel that way. Maddison, I love you. And everyone still, like,
I love you guys.
Pay attention to Madison's YouTube channel because she's doing big things there, too. So, you know.
Yes. Flying on that denim.
Thank you, Tiana. That's right.
Thank you.
I don't want to take away from the tea, so, like, y'all can definitely continue. I'll pop that champagne for you later. I got to get my drink, even though it's 9 a.m.
Thank you.
It doesn't matter. We always drink early. It's totally fine.
Yeah, true.
Yes. Tiana,
very true.
We love you. We love you so much.
We love you.
Thank you. And yes.
I love you guys. And have a good rest of the tea, and hello to the tea tribe. Bye, guys.
Yes.
Bye,
Hi, Tiana. We love you. We love you. Okay. Whew. Thank you, everyone, and Tea Tribe. But Hailey Bieber, back to her clownery, if you will, I guess. So she clapped back about plastic surgery rumors, and it was all about this photo, this side-by-side. It showed a picture of her when she was younger and then now. And, of course, you know, doctors were dissecting and people online were dissecting over, like, has she had plastic surgery? Has she not? And so, thank you. So she responded and clapped back and said, stop using pics that are edited by makeup artists. This photo on the right is not what I look like. I've never touched my face. If you're going to sit around and compare me at 13 and then me at 23, at least use a natural photo that wasn't edited so crazy.
Maddison, so what happens when the YouTube channels make the how many surgeries has Hailey Bieber had video? Is she going to comment under that too? Is she going to comment to every article that's written about her? Is she going to write the magazines? Is she going to email the powers that tea and be like, tell Courtney and Madison to stop talking about my face? Like, you get what I'm saying? Girl, shut up. We're going to talk. You are a celebrity and we are going to, like... You know what I mean? Doesn't make it right if people were being wrong about her appearance, Maddison. But there's nothing wrong with potentially noticing, hey, she's had some work done. Maybe someone else wants the same nose as her after. You know, there's so many different... Girl, Hailey, she just needs to put it on mute.
I know. I also think, too, that didn't really stop any rumors because she just said, I've never done anything to my face. So I'm like, that doesn't really help debunk much. Honestly, if you really wanted to debunk some things, I would have been like, I have never touched my body with a needle or a knife, but she did not say that. So let's just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind as we move on. It's very interesting and very Hailey, if you will, to get upset about that.
Course.
I feel like at times I would just see that go by and I'd be like, oh, okay, let him talk. But I agree because it happens so often. You can't clap back to every single one.
Yeah, that would be like Kim responding to every single article written about her from the time Keeping Up started till now. That's too many articles. She wouldn't have no fingers left.
I know, no, it's true. Jessica said she signed up for this becoming a model, yet then she married Justin. What can she expect? Exactly. And then Lady T. Joy said, if her nose wasn't a completely different shape, maybe people wouldn't speculate. And then you guys are also talking about Kylie and her lips. Yep. Okay, let's read Josie, and then we'll get into Card Dinner Tea Time. So we have Josie. Madison, I'm going to miss you so much. I also left my job today, and I'm so emotional. I will follow you on everything and will always be your biggest fan. Love y'all. Thank you, Josie. And it's
thank you, Josie.
No matter what the circumstances, I feel like it's always a chapter of your life ending. So it's always tough. Anyway, let's get into Drake, Kylie, Scott, and Sofia, and this news, because this is crazy too. So turn your volumes down, because Courtney's going to bring it home for...
Card Dinner Tea Time! Hello to everyone in my studio, which is no one, just me, but hey, Madison.
Hey, and yes, also Karina, I completely agree. Karina said, if you get work done, who cares? It's your body. People can't decide what you do with it. And absolutely. I have to say, not that I've had anything done because I don't have the bag to get anything done, but I don't fault people who get things done, because if you feel like you need to do it, go for it. Do what you got to do. That's what I'm saying. If you got the coin, I'm like, hey, go for it, Hailey. Do whatever you need to do. Okay, let's talk about Drake and Kylie. Yeah, once we got the coin. Then we'll do that. So Drake and Kylie, you guys, I don't know if you missed this, but Drake was on the Night Owl Sound Instagram Live earlier this week.
Mhm.
And he played a song that him and Future made a while back, and it had a line in there about Kylie Jenner being a side piece. Obviously, everyone started freaking out because of Drake and Kylie's past with the whole Travis thing. And now Drake is apologizing, and he posted a message on his Instagram story and said, a song that Mark ran last night on Night Owl Sound Live set shouldn't have been played. It's a song that leaked 3 years ago and got scraped shortly after. He was just going too deep in the Drake Future catalog. He went on to say, last thing I'd want to do is wake up having any friends of mine feeling disrespected too. I just had to say that to start the day.
He had to. Chrissy rang that phone. No, Chrissy ain't even ring his phone. Chrissy rang Travis Scott's phone and said, what is going on here? Now you need to fix this. And Travis, in all his robot voice, he sent that text message to Drake and said, fix this. And so Drake did what he should have done. And I do agree that if it's an old song, there's nothing really he can do about it now. So, I mean, all he can do is apologize, and I'm glad that he did. And it was quick. You know what I mean? It wasn't like we waited a week to do an apology. He's friends with them.
Exactly. I am happy he apologized. I also think because Kylie, obviously 3 years ago, she was younger than she is now. So I definitely think he wanted to make sure to clarify, nothing shenanigans, because we all know no one ever says it except Kourtney and I, but there are some speculations, not confirmations, and underlying things about Drake. Is that a PC way to say it? PC?
It's a very good way of saying it.
I don't want to get in trouble, but that's just Kourtney sipping his tea should be all that y'all need to know. That's it.
Yes.
So I think that there were multiple reasons why Drake needed to make sure to say it was just a line, and he didn't mean anything by it. Shout out to Drake.
Clearing
that
up, Aubrey.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's move on. 901 Erica, I see you mentioning R. Kelly, and don't get messy, but you're making me LOL out of the side eye.
Are we opening Chambon yet, Maddison?
Yes, let's open the Chambon. I think it's time. It is time to Chambon. Chambon, while we talk about Scott and Sofia. They are officially on a break, everybody. Officially on a break. The news has been confirmed. We thought this was coming. Oh, wait. We have to do our chant, Kourtney. We have to do the chant.
Oh. Okay.
Ready?
Shambong day. Shambong day.
Shambong day.
Shambong day.
Shambong day.
Shambong day.
Shambong day.
Shambong day.
Oh,
we're like the Brady
oh my
Bunch.
God, you guys, look. It's the Morning Tea family. All in one place. You guys have never seen us all in one place.
I know.
Oh my God.
Wait. Hi, guys. And my
Oh
dog.
my God, this is Leo. That's Leo.
Oh, yeah.
That's on Instagram.
That Leo. What the fuck? Look.
Oh my God, this is literally the best day. This is the best
This is like
day ever.
ever. I wish this was every day.
Oh my God,
Tiana's here.
This is literally the best day ever. Oh my God, I'm dying. All of us together. I love it.
Opening
I
mine.
love it so much. Hi, Tiana. Thank you for drinking at 9 a.m. for me.
Yeah, I got you. Let's do it. Let's get it. Let's get that champagne. Let's do it.
Well, we'll do it.
What?
Should we cheers?
Okay. Yes.
Oh, we're waiting for Leo.
Cheers together.
I got it.
Oh, Leo, you ready? You got your little
Did you
baby
get
one.
it?
Yes.
Yes. Cheers.
All right. Cheers to Maddison Hill because she always fits the bill.
We love you.
Cheers.
We love you,
Madison.
Madison.
This is literally the best day of my life. This is the best day ever. Everyone's getting to see the Morning Tea family all together. I love it so much.
Madison.
You guys are yes.
Before we move on, the team, the family, they have put together something very, very, very special just for you, just as a thank you for literally being the mother of Hollyscoop, in my opinion. My words only. The mother of Hollyscoop and mothering all of us and nurturing all of us, especially me, because as y'all know, I'm literally just a YouTuber that just happened to get this job. And I feel like Maddison has taught limitless things. She's taught me courage and strength and how to speak up for myself, even though I thought I did that enough already. And Maddison was like, no, you need to speak up more. And so I just wanted to let it be known that everyone on this screen has always treated me like a human, and I really appreciate that. So we wanted to play this for you because we love you. Now, hit it, Leo. Ooh, that felt good.
Woo! That felt good.
First morning tea live show. You're our first inaugural guest of the morning tea. Oh, so much fun.
Oh my God, Maddison DM Shawn Mendes. That's not the microphone.
Oh, we have a lot of strengths. Sports and math.
Not those two though.
20 hours of my day literally is to get dedicated to the tea tribe, okay? Well, I guess maybe like 17 because I sleep like barely. I'm in REM cycle 4 at 12:30. To say the trout jumped out is actually an understatement.
Is it giving you fish market?
It's giving me fish market, and let me tell you, I went to a real fish market this weekend, and it smells just like that.
Ooh.
Not good.
Have you found the purpose of your life? I don't know.
I sure have. That really is important to me. When I got into wanting to be on camera, I always said, I want girls specifically, but anyone watching me on television be like, oh my God, like Maddison looks like me. Like I could hang out with Maddison, because it is really hard when you have a dream and the only people you see living out your dream look a certain way. What's up, guys? I'm motherfucker number 1.
And I'm mother number 2.
It's just because I didn't want to wear a bra, so I just put these on instead.
Go away.
It's fine. Areola. Areola. Oh my God, you're making me feel so guilty. The Lord only blessed me with 1. He couldn't give me 2. Classy. AF. I'm gonna send this to all my professors who said, oh, you'll never make it in entertainment.
Same.
Look at me now doing shambongs on a live show. And I said, I love it. What else do you need to know about me?
Ranch Blazers and champagne.
Thank you.
That's it.
Exactly. Literally.
You're a businesswoman and you're the business, woman.
Wow. Well, now that I'm really sobbing, so thank you guys so much. Tiana, I'm sure you put that together, and everyone, and Leo.
Danny
and
actually put that together, but
and
we
Danny,
definitely
Danny, thank you
we
so
definitely
much,
love
and
you.
thank you, Leo and Dave and Tiana for being on today too. You guys know we are our own little family within everything else, so that meant so much to me. Thank you so much. I did not want to get emotional, but that meant so much, and that was like the best tribute ever. I mean, it really shows like we have taken an idea that was thrown around and made it our own. And so, wow, thank you guys. That was amazing. Thank you again, Danny, because you guys, this just shows like, oh, thank you guys so much. Wow, I love you guys. That was
Madison, you deserve the best.
Wow, that was great. You guys, the chat is yes.
I just want to say to the audience, I want to apologize for saying that y'all should be blocked out the chat, for asking if there is anything wrong between myself and Maddison. And the reason why is because there is it's a common misconception, right? That Maddison holds me back, right? That is so much Maddison. Why is there enough Courtney? And there's the misconception that Maddison holds me back. But I really want to let it be known to all of y'all that Maddison is not a person that holds people back. Maddison is a person that always tries to uplift and push people forward. She's the kind of person that will say, do you want to lead the interview? Do you want to take this story? Do you want to do this? And I'll say, no, Maddison, I'm scared. I can't. She'll be like, no, you got this. You could do this. So I want to let it be known to all of y'all, bosses, Hollyscoop, I1, T-Tribe, my mother who's probably watching me cry in front of everybody. Maddison is the greatest thing that has happened to the little bit of career that I've got. And I will always be grateful, not only to you, but your family. They're so welcoming and warm. They make sure I have champagne and chambon. It's a family, y'all. So when y'all say It's not Kourtney and it's Kourtney and Maddison. This. It has never and it will never be that. So just get real sensitive when y'all make comments about our chemistry and our relationship because it's titanium strong and nothing and no one can come between that. And it's fine if I get in trouble for saying that, but that's the truth. I have to honor that between us, Maddison Hill.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you.
Thank you.
I really
love you.
No, that means I didn't want to cry. I really didn't want to, but that does mean a lot to me, Kourtney, because you know that's been my struggle. Is that
I know
it's been weighing on my heart a lot, and that really sums everything up. And I always want to be someone who uplifts others, and
always.
Thank you, because you know I love you. I love you.
Know.
I can't say enough. Like we are not done. You guys are gonna see us together. The morning tea really, like everyone who works on the show is a family, and it is it's hard when your family has to take a break for a second, but we really are one big family. And Kourtney, I am always in your corner. I am always in your corner, no matter.
I am always in your corner, Maddison. Period.
Always.
Period. No matter what.
Always. The chat's going crazy, and I'm so sorry. I want to definitely. I see you guys all up in there. Meow. Oh, my cousin's watching. I'm following you, Kourtney, all of your adventures, but I feel like this is the end of an era. Thank you for being you. Thank you, cousin. Samantha, we will miss you. Seeing you two in the morning. Maya, love it. Losing my feathers over this. Support both of you. Same. Karina, stop. I'm crying, but I'm holding back. I feel like I'm holding back a sneasel right now. No one better be wearing mascara right now. And Katie Gomez said, I can't right now. Madison, we love you so much and so proud of all of your accomplishments and excited on your new journey. We'll miss you so much. Love you for everything. I can't stop crying. Me neither, you guys. It's, it's so hard. It really is. And Kourtney knows I've really grappled with things for a couple months now. And it's just been a struggle. And I just never wanted to let anybody down. Never wanted to let my morning tea family down. I never wanted to let the tea tribe down. So you guys are
and
really,
you have not. You have not. And when you lay down at night, you don't ever let that thought cross your mind.
I know.
We will be strong.
You've been my big leader. I know. Okay. We're getting the tears together, everybody. We're getting it together. Gabby Davis, thank you, Gabby. I'm crying. Thanks for a wonderful year of the morning tea. Your future is bright. Maybe you're for a reunion once this is over so we can go road sipping. You guys, we have not forgot about road sipping. We have not forgot about road sipping at all. Don't think we've forgotten. We know. We have Triple V and me with the hand pumping emojis. Thank you. And then Bianca said, I love you, Maddison Hill. That is all, Bianca. We love you. Zafira, I am sobbing so badly. I love you, Madison. Sonia, we can't tell y'all love each other. Shoot for the stars, both of y'all. We will be. We are. Trust me. You guys, Kourtney and I talk about all the time. We're like, I can't wait till we're millionaires. And we're going to laugh about we just think about all these things. And trust me, we really, really do feel that way. The Scott and Sofia news, basically, you guys, Scott is leaning on Kourtney during all of this mess. Him and Sofia are on a break. We all know what's going to happen outside of that. I know that's why you clicked on this video. So I did want to let you know, the report from Life and Style magazine that Scott is leaning on Kourtney for support while him and Sofia are on a break. But I feel like, obviously, things totally took a turn, and I'm so happy they did because I'm glad that we are able to all reminisce and have these memories and that tribute that you guys put together. Danny, thank you so much again. Cannot thank you enough. And we also have Emmanuel. Oh my God, I'm crying. Thank you for the memories. I'm crying too. My heart is exploding and it's very bittersweet. I've been saying that a lot and I'm just, I love you guys, and the tea tribe and the morning tea is the best thing I've ever done in my career. So I know this is not the end. We have so much more to do, and there's so many, and Kourtney and I have so many other goals to accomplish as well. Yeah. But I just want to let you guys know, thank you so much. And you can still watch me on YouTube. I'm going to be focusing on my own channel in the interim. Kourtney and Leo have been helping me so much with everything. Like, fix this time, tag this, add it this way. So I will be focusing on my own YouTube channel in the interim. Kourtney and I will pop up on each other's personal channels. So please just make sure you're subscribed to there and you support us on there as well. And I think we should go ahead and do another shampoo because I know I could use it.
Yeah, I need it.
I'm Tweety K. Hello, T-Tribe. I've been a quiet TT member from the very beginning, but I had to come on here and say what a positive impact Maddison and Courtney have been. Thank you. I wish you the best. Brandy D, Maddison, I will be wherever you go. Courtney, the same for you. We will be right by your side. Simple. You both are amazing. Love human beings. And thank you. Samantha Copenhagen is reminding me about the bucket list. Bucket list, Courtney. What's on your bucket list?
What's on my bucket list? Help pay homeless youth, work with Maddison Hill again, and be happy. That's on my bucket list.
Yes. I love
what
that.
What about you?
Definitely work together again, obviously. Road sipping in some capacity. Just basically Courtney and I traveling. Place is fun.
Yes.
And then
yes.
Have my own champagne brand and also have my own line of petite clothing. Because if you've been watching my channel, petite clothing is a freaking struggle. And so I want to have my own petite clothing brand too. So we got a lot of stuff on our bucket list, really. Yes, we have Andrea. Thank you for everything. We'll miss you. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, everyone in the chat. And thank you for reminding us to do the bucket list because, you know, Courtney and I get on rolls and we never remember. So cheers. Cheers. Oh, that was a big one. That was a big one. But I needed it. I think the T-Tribe needed it. Yes, also I see someone who's 4'11" in here. And thank you, Danny said short queens. Yes, absolutely. You guys, thank you so much for today. Thank you, T-Tribe. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. Courtney. Thank you. And thank you to the Morning Tea family, Leo, Dave. Thank you, Danny, for tuning in. Thank you, Tiana, for saying such nice things and tuning in. Zoraida, I see you, Brandy. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys so much. Like I said, our little Morning Tea family. So thank you. You guys, the Morning Tea will be back on Monday. Please tune in and support Courtney.
We're back on Tuesday.
Tuesday. Oh my God, Tuesday.
Tuesday. We have off.
My brain's already a mess. Yes, tune in on Tuesday. Courtney will be here. Devin will be here. Make sure you guys are here to support. Shout out to Karina. We'll do one last Mika. Elizabeth said, we were into the tea, but I don't think you saw, but the Morning Tea Courtney Maddison has helped me get through the grief of losing my little brother. And Elizabeth, thank you. I'm so happy that we could be here for you doing that. That really means a lot. We also have Triple B and me with the rose. I'm going to pretend that's manifesting me being on The Bachelorette. So thanks for that as well. I really could use that, obviously. So thank you. And we'll do one last Miss Mika, and then we'll go. Does that sound good? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8.
Miss Mika, nice to meet ya. Miss Mika, she on fleeka. Miss Mika, she loves the tea ya, and we see ya. Miss Mika, go Mika, go Mika, go Mika. Happy Friday, Mika, and thank you to our She of Tea for being so consistent, courageous, and for blessing us with her business savvy and badassery. The Maddison Hill.
Thank you, Courtney. I love you. You guys, please look out for our own YouTube channels. Courtney will be going live on Sunday. Don't forget to get his merch. You can tune into my own channel as well. I will be focusing on that moving forward in the interim of life. So please check it out. I'm going to be uploading a lot more and hopefully, growing that. So I'm excited. Don't forget to hit it Leo, Champagne Dave, Tiana, Danny, everyone. Lots of love on social media. Danny, put your handle in the chat. Please put it in because I think people are loving you. Tiana, don't forget, Champagne Dave and hit it Leo. And you guys, they will be back. Courtney will be back. Devin will be back. Definitely do support, please. And they'll see you on Tuesday, and I'll see you guys on my channel. Tuesday, 8:30.
Yes,
bye, guys. Love
you
guys. So much. Bye. Love you. Bye.
Now, wash your hands, Leo. You better wash your hands and send me. Better wash your hands and wash your hands and send me. Better wash your hands. Scrub your hands. Scrub your hands, Miss Betty. Better scrub your hands and send me.